Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to another handbag review. So this time we are going to review the Saint Laurent. This is the Sunset Medium in crocodile-embossed leather, and as you can see here, I've got the version with black leather, the gold hardware, as you can see here. So if you are new here and you've never been to one of my handbag reviews, what we do in this video is we're gonna give you a full review of the handbag. We're gonna open it up, we're gonna show you what it fits inside, show you what it looks like on yours truly, and then I will end the video with a little bit on would I actually buy this bag. And you might be thinking, wait, you don't own this bag? No, I'm actually borrowing this from a handbag rental company in London, which I will also talk a little bit about at the end of the video. And just for anyone, I guess, disclosure, this video is not sponsored in any way. I am a paying customer, but it just means I get to try great new bags for like a month, and then I can do a review on them. So win-win for me. So let's dive into the review. All right, so as mentioned, this is actually a bag that's currently for sale by Saint Laurent, and it is such a beautiful bag. So you see here, we've got this kind of black croc-effect leather, which is so beautiful. And sorry, you can see my ring light in the back. See the like circle of the ring light? So I'll try and angle it a bit, but it's just such a gloomy day in London today that needs must. We've got the gorgeous YSL logo in gold here. And then this here actually is called a Cassandra bag charm, which comes on the bag, and it's something that you could detach if you wanted to. And then if you look over here on the sides, you can see it's an accordion style interior. So there are a few pockets, which we'll open up the bag and show you. But before we do, I also just wanted to show you there is a little seam slash back flap here. So you could tuck something really small and narrow in here. I mean, I don't know if you could, I don't think it's big enough to really, I mean, you could in theory fit the phone, but it would be quite awkward. Probably something more like an envelope, like a, you know, something like a parking ticket for if you're kind of using that. Something like easy and small, maybe like a tube or like a MetroCard pass. Anyway, and then as you can see here on top, so you can actually wear the bag two different ways. So I have the strap now doubled up so you can wear it on your shoulder, but with the magic of the adjustable strap, you can also wear it crossbody or just longer on one shoulder. So when we get to the try on part of this video, I will show you what that looks like. So let's take a look inside the bag now. So we can see here, the bag has a snap to open it up. And I find it like very secure once it's attached, but you definitely have to make sure like it really latches on when you're using it. I had a couple times when I was out to dinner and it just kind of didn't completely latch and was kind of flapping open a bit. So compared to other YSL bags, I haven't quite experienced that. But once you get it on securely, it stays in place. And you can see here, actually, I don't know if you can see. Let's see if there is Saint Laurent on the interior, which is quite cool. And then I did mention it's an accordion style bag. So you actually have almost 4 compartments inside because the back one is like 2 little compartments. But yeah, so in the back, let's see, I want to be really gentle with the bag. So you can see here, you've got a nice compartment. There's a Saint Laurent logo, and then there's like a little pouch in here as well where you could put like your card wallet, something kind of thin as well here. I wouldn't really be putting keys in this because it doesn't have much give, but we'll show you when we go through like what the bag fits. And then you have another little accordion pocket here in the front, slightly smaller than the back. And then you have yet another little one here on the front, which is where the snap closure is. And then you have another little Saint Laurent logo on the interior. But how pretty is that croc-effect leather? I mean, I am here for it. So why don't we now go into what the bag fits. So I am gonna get a couple things out that I would normally put in my handbag, and we're gonna put the bag to the test. All right, so what I have with me now is my trusty little mini umbrella from Boots because, hey, we live in London and even on a good day it rains when it says it's not going to. I've got my larger Louis Vuitton wallet. I've got my smaller YSL card wallet, which obviously not anything in here, but it's for illustrative purposes. I've got my iPhone. I've got the 12 Pro Max. And yes, I really do need to upgrade it, but I haven't yet. And then I've got just a little Burt's Bees chapstick, but we could imagine this would be a swap for a lipstick. I've got my Nokia wireless earbuds, and then I've got a pair of sunglasses. So let's see what the bag fits. So I'm gonna assemble here and then I will pan the camera down and show you. So I've already been using this bag for a month, so spoiler alert, I already know, but I love to have an umbrella with me, so I'm gonna tuck this way back in the back pocket all the way down. I'm gonna take my bigger wallet and put this in the middle compartment. All right. I'm gonna take my Nokia wireless earbuds and put those in the middle compartment. And then I'm going to take my phone and put this in here. So let me show you. So here's a little bit for proof, but let's turn the camera around. All right, so as you can see here, it does actually fit a pretty good amount. So we've got my phone, which takes up a huge amount of space, kind of tucked in here. We've got my umbrella like really wedged in the bottom. Obviously you wouldn't want to put a wet umbrella in here, but it's dry. We've got my larger wallet in there with my wireless earbuds and my chapstick. So not too bad, but let's say, what if we wanted to fit our sunglasses and an umbrella in? Well, I think we'd need to make some modifications. So let's say it's a magical sunny day in England and I wanted to fit both my umbrella and my sunglasses because y'all know how London goes. So what I would do then is I would keep the umbrella in there. I've got my earbuds next to them, which are right here. And then instead, I would use my little YSL, I would use my little YSL card wallet down there. And I think I've got my chapstick somewhere in the bottom of here. And then I could fit my phone in. And to be fair, I don't really use the front pocket, but I think if I was gonna use like an Oyster card or something like I was going to somewhere where I needed to bring like a card or an invitation, then that's where I would probably use that front pocket. And oh yeah, I probably would also still have room for my house keys. Let's check that out. And voila. So you can see here, I can fit my keys in. I think both options would work and it all fits really nicely. All right, so as you can see, the bag actually does fit a pretty good amount of stuff. And if you're new here, I always say that I am a girl who likes to have a lot of stuff in her handbag, which is why I tend to not use a lot of small handbags. I like a medium, good size bag where I can like go out for the day or the night and feel like I've got all my stuff on me. Now, obviously, if you didn't want to pack the umbrella, you could fit things like your makeup in there, maybe a power bank. I don't think it would fit a water bottle. I think it's a little too small for that, but even like my camera that I'm filming on is the Canon G7X Mark II. It would definitely fit in this bag if I was willing to rejig around exactly how much I had in it. So now let's take a look at what the bag looks like on yours truly. All right, so I haven't taken anything outside of the bag, so it's fully packed. And you can see how it looks on. Just for reference, I am 5'7". I'm not wearing heels, but I am wearing some flat boots and just a comfy sweater. But you can see here, the bag, when it's completely down, it hits me about hip length, which is really comfortable. I really like it. Let's see. Let me switch this over to crossbody. So I actually have usually been wearing it this way, crossbody, because it is a medium-sized bag. So you want to kind of, it's not a heavy bag by any means, but kind of like the way it looks a little bit higher up. So it kind of hits where my jeans, I have like a kind of medium, like by my belly button rise jean on. And it hits me like right there, which I think is just such a nice look. But you can also double up the straps and wear it on your shoulder. So let me show you what that looks like. And voila. So here's what the bag looks like when you wear it shoulder length. So the straps are doubled up. And then it hits me kind of like under my bust here. So it fits like really nicely in that crook between kind of my chest and where my like hip bones are. How's that for a description? And then yeah, it just looks so nice on the shoulder. And I've actually been equally wearing it, I would say, crossbody and on the shoulder like this, because when I go out to dinner and say I'm just hopping into a taxi, going right to the restaurant, like I just kind of easily throw the bag over my shoulder like this. And it's really easy just to kind of take off and drop on the, you know, on the hook or on the table. So it's been really, really versatile as a bag. So I've just been thoroughly enjoying it. But let's go finish up with some final thoughts. All right, so final thoughts on the bag. Would I buy this bag? Heck yes, I've really been enjoying it. To be honest, I would actually also, like my only design feedback to YSL is I would love to see a version of it without all the inner compartments. I would just love it to be like open inside, because I think you could actually fit more inside of it, but that's just me being super greedy, because I could probably then fit like a really tiny water bottle and my umbrella and really pack it in. I think I personally would get more use out of it then, but to be fair, it, as you can see with it like fully stuffed with all my things, it does fit a lot. It's a really chic daytime or evening time bag. It's very versatile, and I think right now it's for sale on a number of websites, including Selfridges and the YSL website, for £2,230. I will put some links down to some of the US sites as well, just I'll make sure it's for sale there as well. But yeah, I think it's, in terms of like a really great all-rounder kind of bag, I think this would be a lovely investment type bag. And it does come in quite a few other colors if you don't necessarily want the black and gold vibe. I think there's also a black and silver colorway. I think there's a non-croc option. But in this one specifically, it comes in like a beige, a white, this really cool like dark, it's called mint, but the color is like a dark olive green, or I think they'd call it khaki green in the UK, which, oh my gosh, that would be so chic, and like a dark burgundy as well. So yeah, I think this is the kind of bag where if you already have like your classic black and gold bag, you could get it in a different colorway, and that would be really fun. But yeah, I absolutely love it. And would definitely consider buying it. So just to finish on, if you're wondering how the heck am I borrowing this, so I'm borrowing it through Cocoon Club, which is a monthly subscription service. You can actually buy, I think you can borrow individual bags with like bag swap passes, but I do the subscription plan, so I can get up to 2 bags a month on that plan. I've actually had this one for the entire month. They just emailed me this morning saying I need to give it up soon, which is really sad. But yeah, it's just for a I'll leave all the information down below, but I've been using this for quite a few months now, and it's just fun because you get to test bags before you consider buying them, which I've really loved, just to see how it fits into my everyday life, and it helps me make more strategic investment decisions on bags. But it also means if I've got like a one-off event or something that I want, like I want to try something a little more out there that I wouldn't necessarily want to buy, I could do that as well. So I'll leave all the details linked down below. I'll leave links to this bag down below. And if you have any questions at all that I have not answered, please leave a comment down below. I'm always happy to try and help answer them. And if you found this video helpful, if you own the bag or you're planning to buy the bag after you've watched this video, please let me know as well, because that just means the world to me. So thanks again for tuning in. If you like this video as well, please hit the like button and please consider subscribing. I also film a number of travel vlogs. I do some really cool life in London vlogs as well, with what I'm getting up to here, as well as the handbag reviews and some hotel reviews and more. So thanks again for tuning in, and I will see you soon.